Good night. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Hey guys, how are you? I'm not sure that I'm doing this correctly, so if you're here and you can see me, you're welcome. That's all I got to say. There's four people. I think there's a latency, like 10 seconds. So, my man Tom, the mod shop. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? So, what's everybody up to? It's Friday night. Everybody's saying, well, Tom, why are you re-uploading all this stuff? We'll talk about that in a second. First, I don't think you were first. I think the mod shop was first. I can see, hey, Tyler Downs, Hobart Bailey, Colin, drummer ball. I'm a drummer. You know, guys, I'm a drummer. I do the paradiddles, I do the single diddles, I do them all. Matter of fact, I'm doing a gig tomorrow night with my vintage set of Gretsch drums in Louisville. Tom, why get caught up in politics? Oh, I don't get caught up in politics. Well, let me tell you about that. I have two pages. One page I'm a Democrat, another page I'm a Republican. I will just say, nowadays you can't say what you are, who you are, otherwise you lose work and stuff like that. I'm a Christian. I do believe in God. I believe in guns. I love everybody. So whatever party that puts me at. So I don't know. I'm not a racist. Stuff like that. So anyway, savage, yeah. Hey, my Christian trusty. Hello, Tom. My pleasure. You make us laugh crazy, like crazy. Okay. Hey. So I was thinking exactly that. James, what's that? What were you thinking? Tom, best prankster. Look at that. I'm the oldest prankster, not the best prankster. Uh, I'm really close to shocking the algorithms back into life. My channel's been on life support. I'll put a video up on YouTube and it will get 1,200 views, and I can take the same video and put it up on Facebook. We'll get, I think Herbie's last video is at 29 million views. So I apologize. People get upset. Boy, they get upset. Keep posting homeless Herbie. Herbie is great. Herbie's a dear friend of mine, and Herbie has a home, and he used to be homeless, and we're working on a series of things that will come fruition. You'll see. It's really great. So he's kind of like the Robin Hood of homeless people. I see business owners put up Trump signs or Hillary signs. It's just foolish to involve your business with politics, especially in these days. You are absolutely correct. I just have a real passion when I see something wrong or when I see something bad. I'm sorry. Have you guys seen my show, Five Dogs and Counting, How to Train Your Human? This is I wish you could be in I wish I had smell-o-vision right now because my house smells like dog pee. Um, Another escaped prisoner prank. Yeah, I should. I mean, yeah, the escape people are saying talk about escape prisoner prank. To fight me, someone used a term the other day I saw in the comments. One of you guys, race bait. Remember the bait phone I did, which I kind of got in trouble for because I was like it's entrapment. Thanks, Christian Trust. He's saying I'm cool. The issue with that, predominantly a black amount of people, just coincidentally, here's something interesting. The bait phone, a lot of African Americans picked up the phone. I had several white people too. And they call it race bait. We did our very first homeless Herbie video in Detroit, where he's from, and only people that were given donations were black folks. And it was really, white people walked right past him. He was singing amazingly, and African Americans were the only people who were giving him money. So it goes both ways. I mean, just because there's more African American marks in a prank as opposed to Caucasians. So I'm not a racist. I'm not race baiting. So why don't you make no more video? I do make videos, Kevin. Raffle Colorado. Boy, I want to. What do you guys think about this? I got 69 of you guys here. So my son Josh has Tourette's, and we can't really take a plane anywhere because it's really loud and he screams out, things. We rented an RV this past year, and the thing broke down. And we were going to spend a couple days at a NASCAR event. It's approaching winter time. I was thinking November, renting an RV and just driving somewhere warm. I really want to drive out west, but if the weather's good, I'd like to go to Montana, Cheyenne, Wyoming. I'm thinking about a road trip and somehow tie in like a fan meetup in places. That'd be kind of good. You getting old? All right, that is snow. That's what happens when you get older. A lot of people didn't know that snow. As you get older, you age, and if you're lucky, you get to age. A lot of people don't get to age. A lot of people just die from just whatever. So if you're lucky, you'll get old too. Yes, go west. Dude, we are getting older. We are all getting. A road trip would be awesome, Tom. Come visit Bath County, Kentucky. Bath County, Kentucky, my hometown. Let me tell you about Bath County, Kentucky. Bath County, Kentucky was invented back when the dinosaurs roamed the state in 1974. All right. Your videos are cool. All right. Someone says, I'm also getting old. It happens, Dad. Come to State College, Pennsylvania. A road trip, I do. So what's new with you guys? What's the latest and greatest? Man, oh, geez, Louise, check it out. I had a Halloween video up and it was doing really well. And this is another reason why it gets so discouraging. Everyone's willing to drop a fraudulent lawsuit on you for anything, just stupid. I did a thing. I was on the sidewalk by a funeral home where there's a Grim Reaper kind of waving to people as people drove by. And we blurred the heck out of that sign and still got a call from their attorney this morning. You belong where your heart is. There's Birds Trucking. Hello, Birds Trucking. You ever heard of Mabe Trucking? Oh, we're the Haunted Woods. Someone went to Haunted Woods. You belong where your heart is. Yeah, the tax scammers. A lot of people are doing that. I tell you what I really like. I've been using this program where I get to record just my part of the call, and then when a telemarketer calls, it plays that recording, and they think they're talking to me, but it's actually a look how handsome I am. So I got my money's worth on that haircut, but it's actually recorded. So it's people talking to recording of me. Vacuum cleaners. That's. Oh wow. Let's see. Do you talk to other? Of course, I talk to other YouTubers. I remember a time. So I had a TV show. I was doing pranks before YouTube even existed. My first TV show was like 2001. It was on FX. It was a pilot. And then in 2008, I signed with CMT, Country Music Television, and we did that show. But after that, I wasn't doing YouTube, but a lot of people were just using my pranks, redoing them or whatever from the show. And I've come up with I've been fortunate to work with a lot of YouTubers. I remember Roman Atwood would come and sleep here at the house, and we would take a mattress from upstairs down in the basement. Dennis Rhodey, Vitali, Tom Green has come here. Steve-O's been here. Yeah, I've been very, very fortunate to work with a lot of fun people. Jack Vale has not been here. I've gone to Nashville to see Jack Vale. Jack Vale's a poo-poo head. If you're watching Jack, well, that sounded stupid. What poo-poo? I met you down on 4th Street Live one time. I was on my break from work, and you had just gotten done filming a prank with Gilroy. Oh yeah. Well, we were shooting with Homeless Herbie yesterday, and we were right outside of 4th Street. And these companies, they always hire the dumbest lug from high school. Remember the kid in high school that was just dumbass? And he just wanted to be a cop, but he couldn't be a cop, so it became like a security guard. Can't film on here. Can't film. I said, I'm not on your property. And I've been doing this for a long time and know the laws, but I love the folks at 4th Street Live. I just don't like their wannabe cop security guard. But they've been so good to me for so many years. So lots of love to 4th Street Live and Toby down there, and Troy Thomas is no longer there. Tony Thomas is no longer there. But anyway, let's see. Tom, listening to you. I'm Bob and Tom. Love the telemarketer pranks. Been a fan from way back. Fighting Irish. I know Roman Atwood. Yeah, Christian. Yeah, Roman's a cool dude. Big Redwoods. Oh, I want to see the Big Redwoods. Super Stupid Poop is real original prankster. One of the best. Good. I have to check Super Duper Poop out. It's the coolest name in the world. Even if he sucks and his pranks are pure shit, pardon my French. Super Duper Poop. I love that name. Sorry. I love their pranks. You make me laugh. Thanks for the content, Roy. All right. Someone super chat. I don't think my super chat's hooked up. Please like and subscribe. That's Tegan. Tegan Foxner? Tegan, are you telling people to like and subscribe to my channel or yours? Have you ever been interviewed? Radioactive Bullet. See, Tegan, look at Radioactive. Look at his avatar. Look at his. You got like a little person with a bald head. That ain't the avatar. Go change that. Make it more like Radioactive. Who dat? Al Martinez. Were you in Fresno, California a month ago? Were you in Fresno? Oh, Tom. I was in Fresno. Why do you ask? Why did you retire from pranks? Let's see. All you upload now is re-upload and throwbacks. Well, because I will be honest, the algorithm is so bad. I'm finally shocking the system back into life, shocking it back into life. So a lot of people haven't seen some of these great pranks that I'm very proud of, and I could take them down and re-upload them. And you look at the comments, there's one or two of you lifers that have been, Tom Mabe friends and fans for years that all my stuff. But a lot of people don't know my stuff. So I get to re-upload them, and I appreciate you being patient while I shot my channel back into life. Everyone asks if my camera lens is dirty. Dude, I just got to get a new phone. My phone looks like there's a glare in it. I don't even know where that. Oh, right here. Right. Do you take CBD daily? If so, what strength? I saw your ad. I take about. Well, it's funny. My endocannabinoid system was all out of whack, and people are love talking CBD. So when you first start taking it, all the receptors from the endocannabinoid system, they're starving for cannabis or cannabinoid. So the CBD goes where it needs to go. It finds the leak. So there for a while, I was taking 1,500 milligrams a day, the strength, 1,500 not 1,500 milligrams of CBD, but 50 milligrams of CBD a day. But right now, I'm like 37 milligrams. And I don't take it every day. I don't need it every day now. But I can tell when I wake up, my back start hurting and things like that, I need some CBD. But yeah, if you guys ever want to talk CBD, I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it because it's the most amazing plant ever. It's a component from the hemp plant. So let's see, homeless. Yeah, we do more homeless Herbie videos. We love homeless Herbie. What's the worst thing that has happened when doing a prank? I got hit once. Well, I got robbed. And I got it all on video. And it was we were shooting Aunt Betty, and I was shooting for Walmart. A lot of companies will hire me to do viral videos for them, and they don't always go on my channel. They'll use them for their stuff or whatever. I'll either produce them, direct them, or I'll be in them. But nonetheless, my car, I couldn't find my wallet, and all of a sudden my cell phone's going off. I'm getting all these fraud alerts, and they took my wallet, and they went to the Jefferson Mall in Louisville, or Oklahoma or whatever, and they had buddies that worked. I mean, I was getting dinged everywhere, and I got it on video. The guy went to prison for a couple of years, the kid. So I love the latest video of the escaped prisoner, but how do you stop the 911 calls? All right, so I'm a big law enforcement fan. I love our law enforcement. Yeah, therefore sometimes you'll get a road cop who's a little, like that security guard down at 4th Street. He's a little too cool for school, and got his ass kicked all through high school. So I need, but anyway, I've already took my sleep aids. So the 911 calls. We call the police department, especially Jeffersontown Police Department. We shoot a lot in Jeffersontown, where I live, and I live right outside. But they're the coolest cops. Louisville police are just great. Jeffersontown police are just great, as far as being cool to me, being very. And I hire a lot of people. People say, "Don't you get scared?" And I hire a lot of cops to be on standby. So you can hire a police officer to, off-duty cop and being, for like, I think it's $30 an hour, like a 3 hour, it's like $100 minimum. And so the cops, if it's a big prank, the cops, or any prank, I will call them and go, "Hey, I'm getting ready to shoot. If anyone calls you, I'm dressed, like this or whatever. I'm going through drive-throughs." And then if they get too many calls, they'll call and go, "Okay, Mabe, maybe chill out for a little bit." Now I've gotten the chief of police tell me they call me personally. "All right, yeah, the calls are coming in. Maybe back off." So, what kind of sleep aid do you take, Tom? Well, right now I took a sleep aid that was that's not really a sleep aid. It's an antidepressant. I got a big day tomorrow, and I used to take Seroquel, Adderall, fluoxetine, which is a generic Prozac. And since I started CBD, I don't need any of that. And but I took a Seroquel tonight because I made a cup of coffee around like 9:30. I was just craving a cup of coffee. I want a cup of coffee. That's all crap. I was dumb. So right now the sleep aid is a Seroquel, 25 milligram. He takes THC. I do not take THC. Screw antidepressants. Heck yeah. Exercise and keep your endocannabinoid system in check. Can I be in your videos? I don't know. Jim Beam, best sleep ever. I haven't drank in so long. I used to be a huge ass drinker, man. Be a raging drunk. Drinking coffee. Thank you for your prank it forwards. I love the prank it forwards. I've been able to give. I just gave a college tuition to a young girl in Sydney, and teamed up with Boost Mobile and did that. Teamed up with Subaru, and some kid got hit by an uninsured driver and totaled a Subaru, so we gave him a new Subaru. I do a lot of stuff with dogs. I'm pretty much just awesome. I mean, IP awesomeness. Have you heard that? I came up with that for a movie. I'm just cool, and you're welcome. I'm teasing. But what in the hell were you doing in Fresno, California? It's going to drive me nuts wondering. We were shooting a movie. So let's see. Seroquel messes with your mojo, so stop. Yeah, I know, it does. So does fluoxetine. So Adderall made me extremely, extremely ticky. But boy, I would get a lot done. You need to throw Terry Bradshaw again. I love Bradshaw. He's the best. He's so cool. You and Ed Bassmaster, my favorite prankster of all time. Thank you for all the laughs. That's UCF Jaguar. I love Ed. I've got a man crush on Ed Bassmaster. And we worked on a TV project to get together for the History Channel. And it kind of died a slow death. But I want to film with him. He's so good. I'm his biggest fan. Xanax, yeah, that helps you sleep. You're cool, Tom. Thank you there. Love you, Tom. Miss our chats. Oh, what's going on, Leon? Well, nice horn you're tooting, right? Mr. Randall Cotta. I save puppies. I donate money to the homeless. charities. I've given $700,000 last Tuesday. He's busting my chops, which he should have, but I was a joke, and he's a nice horn you're tooting. I was being silly. Still keep in touch with Donnie. Talked to Donnie last night. No, night before last. He was having movie night though with his wife and in-laws. Joel is a little funnier. Joel, drink beers with dad. So his Tony Soprano's dude. Did you see the one that he and I did a prank at Musical Round? Donnie Baker was looking for guitars, and on the way home in the prank tank, he was what was he doing? He was talking like Tony Soprano. And if you're just joining, we're talking about Donnie Baker. Swear to God, man, Donnie Baker. I'll say it to her face. You're in touch with Jack Vale? Yes, I love Jack Vale. Jack Vale was in Orange County, but I think he's back in Nashville. They flew back home a couple days ago. Is stand up your main thing? Don't. Well, here's my. I work for a lot of different companies. A company. My other gig is I produce a reality show. I've been in TV. I used to do music, so I do. Here's a tip I could tell any of you guys who are wanting to be. They want to be a YouTuber or this or that. I will tell you, 1 month I'm rocking YouTube, and the next month I'm making $5 from it, and then the next thing I'm doing incredible, business on Facebook. You have to have about 6 or 7 revenue streams, side hustles. I do a lot of producing for ad agencies. Advertising agencies still use me to write copy or jingles or whatever, and that was my thing for years. And then I had one client. I lost a client, and I said, no more will I live or die by one client. So iTunes is really big for me. I have these CDs. I got 6 CDs, Virgin Records and Capitol Records, called Revenge on the Telemarketers. So iTunes and Sound Exchange from XM Radio. If you ever listen to XM Radio, Comedy Roundup, or Blue Collar Station, Larry, Cable Guy, and oh, geez, Louise, Jeff Foxworthy. So I'm on their show quite a bit. That pays. So I do some I'll do, like, if I get a call from like a JR's Comedy in Erie, Pennsylvania, or something like that, or my home club in Louisville, I'll do it. But I don't do the clubs much. You do the clubs for love, and you do the corporate for cash. So corporate companies will hire me to come speak and do comedy. I'm a clean comedian, and that's where you make the money, is being clean. So let's see. I miss Mabe in America. What a great show, Oscar. Yeah, right. I used to do telemarketers. You made me laugh with the homicide. So that was a good one. Yeah, I just did that one-sided homicide call for the app RoboKiller, and that's pretty awesome. That's out there right now. I upload it. People think they're actually talking to me, but they're talking to a recording of me. I freaking love that. Clean is good. Yes, never cuss. Hell yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just teasing. Yeah, I tell people who are getting in the comedy industry, because we have a bad batch of comedians right now in Louisville who think that they have to be Def Jam comedies and just F this and F that or whatever. You're not going to have a career in that. I could do just stand up. I have to do a little more hustling, but and make a decent living by being clean. You stay out of the bedroom, you stay out of the bathroom, and you don't curse, and you should be fine. Write good comedy, and don't do crowd work. Don't pick on people. I have jokes. I don't have to pick on people. How does a person get a hold of you to get help with a professional YouTube video? How do people get a hold of you? I don't know what you're talking about, but Tom at tommabe.com. Tom at tommabe.com. Hold on, JJ. I'm live, okay? I'm live, okay? What up? Hey, what up, buddy? Yeah. Just wanted to know. I don't want you come up telling me something that I don't want nobody to hear. That's my kid, Josh. He's the one I want to go on a trip with. Yay, buddy. Keeping clean like Red Skelton. I like Red Skelton. Whatever happened to your friend that you did the DUI pranks to? He's doing well. I saw him the other day at a game, and he was drinking beer, but he wasn't he stopped it. He wasn't drinking like a ton of beer. So he used to be a raging, but he's responsible now. He had 5 DUIs. And he's a good dude, man. Just made some bad decisions. You're delusional with clean comedy. This is why you will never go far. Oh, that dude, you have no idea what I've done and who I am. And go if you're judging my success by YouTube, yeah, you're unless you're being like, uh, unless you're just being, you're saying that you won't go far. Yeah, like look at there's a guy named Jerry Seinfeld. You never hear of him, but he's clean. There's a whatever. So anyway, I don't know how to read the nuance of your spoken word, your typed word there. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, if you're being serious or what. So just a troll, haters, yeah, right. Megan Mabel, he's got it, Mabe, right, buddy? He's got it, Mabe. I'm, I'm confused now. So anybody else have any other questions? Have I heard of Jerry Seinfeld? Right? You're still and Angelo, how's it going? How do you get in touch with other popular YouTubers? I call them, uh, uh, but I got more people uh, calling me or trying to get hold of me to trying to get them in touch with other famous you like Roman or somebody, and I'm not, that's breaking every social rule in the book. You can't give out people's phone numbers or whatever. So, never been on watching you live. I rarely do it. What was your first job? My first job was probably delivering pizzas at Pony Express. I'm sorry, I got a hair growing out of my nose, and the way this light's shining, I could see it, and I want to grab it. Pony Express pizza. I went to Domino's Pizza, and then I was a usher at a usher at a hotel, Executive in West. Then I started. I played on a lot of bands. I was a musician, still a musician, and did that. Toured for a lot, doing music, and then I got into comedy in '95 or so. Jim Gaffigan is phenomenal. Is Under Armour. Why? Because I wear them all the time. No, I like. Let me tell you. Let me first show you how nice my hair is. The back of these hats. I love the back of the hats, and it's a dad hat. It doesn't have the flat bell or anything. I love your camping prank. Thank you. Are you ever coming to Little Rock? Uh, I did a show in Little Rock, two shows, and really had a good time. Went to I drove past the Bill Clinton library. It looked like a trailer on stilts. It was awesome. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at her. That's funny. Yeah, that was a good prank. Are you ever coming? Thoughts on Bob Menery? This is awesome. David FP is asking me my thoughts on Bob Menery. I don't know who that is. Buddy, you look tired. It's almost 11. Yes, it's real late. Well, what do you think of Onich pranks? I don't know a lot about them, but they seem to be big. And don't they do phone calls? They really have built a big. I have a lot of respect for any YouTuber who's going in. They've been at it for a while. I've been here to name for years, but they were consistent and they uploaded all the time, and they uploaded the stuff that their fans wanted to see. So with me, I can never give YouTube 100% of my time because I got kids. I got college and tuitions and everything. So it's and it's almost taboo, which is the wrong way to use that word. But here you're rocking out. You're doing, I know a lot of guys making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on YouTube, and all of a sudden it goes away, and they change something, and and when you're a young guy and you still like just have a couple roommates, or maybe you even still live at home with your parents, which do that for as long as you can. That's a good deal. But it's not going to change your world when it all goes south. But when you have, I own several properties that I got, I got fees and electrical bills and gas and electric and phones and internet, and when that changes like that messes my world up. So that's why I've got about 8 different side hustles going. Uh, revenue streams, different businesses, be it XM Radio, iTunes, you know, Facebook, YouTube, advertising agency. Do a lot of brand deals. So, can I send you a gift, which is a tubular package that has a spring inside? Yes, Jims. Let me do that. Let me make sure I open up my car. We'll never ever get it out. That's funny. Guys. All right, guys. So it looks like I'm kind of losing. You're a good man, Tom. I respect your grind. Boy, you have to. You have to. You do what you got to do when there's people who depend on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes you a man. That's what separates. Will you ever come to Australia? Yeah, I want to come to Australia. I really, really do. But it's so far away. It's like here's America, here's all the space over here, and here's Australia, and then right here is Saturn. So it's kind of tough. So I'll tell you a couple of three things. B&W. I'll tell you a couple of three things. I like that couple of three things. When are you hitting 5 million subscribers? When are you hiring five? I want to break on Facebook. I'm over 2 million. I got what? Parker. I'm going live. Leave me alone. I would love to hit 1 million views. Not 1 million views. 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I'm at 916,000. So I guess I'm close. I need a big hit. But the algorithms, that's why I'm trying to shock the algorithms in before I start hitting it hard on here. You're a legend, Mr. Smith. Thank you. Do you like bourbon? God, who doesn't like, I don't drink, but I love bourbon. Used to love bourbon and Coke. Wow, dude, I could have a bourbon and Coke and just, unfortunately, the way I'm wired, I drink or I don't drink. Why? That's Parker. When you come to Oklahoma, I'll show you around. Okay, good luck with the side hustles. Hope you have a main hustle. Oh, I got a main hustle. It's called comedy. So yeah, the other thing, my side hustles is being comedy on iTunes. My side hustles being comedy on XM Radio since the beginning of XM. My hustle is. I'm just saying, you guys, if you think that I'm just doing YouTube, I don't make any money. I do not smoke THC. Do you give your dog any CBD? Yes. He got embarrassed and shut up. Yeah, one dog, Parker, there is old and can't jump up on anything, so I give it to him and it makes him better. I've been steady beer for 40 years, minus the 3 weeks. 3 weeks hospital 2 years ago. What were you? Okay, come on, come here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. What were you in the hospital for? What were you in the hospital for? Curious. Any advice for a young man from an experienced person like you, regarding like viral video stuff? I see a lot of people who do. There's a lot of young guys out there who are doing some. They shock the algorithm, and here's what I fear for a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there getting a lot of money, a lot of views right now, but can they sustain that, or will they be? I've been doing this for over 30 years. I've been doing this professionally, comedy, and I didn't start stand up, but I was writing for other people for over 30 years. So, but anywho, don't live or die by that channel that's hot right now, because guess what? Those people who are watching your channel are going to grow up, and they're going to go, okay, I'm not digging this stuff anymore. It's blatantly, whatever it is. And then the people who are coming up, who are growing into your channel, you're also growing. So anyway, my advice would be work all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I was doing Holland's for a while. That couldn't get any traction on that. But just don't live or die by YouTube. So let's see here. Have you ever done a comedy roast? Um, no, no, I haven't been roasted, nor have I roasted anyone. Um, I'm not disciplined enough to sit there and do that. There's a lot of fill in the blank jokes that people will take the same joke and use it for the roast in here, and I just, I never like that kind of. It's just like political campaigns. I don't like the negativity of roasting someone, even if it's in good spirits. But I'm not the best at that, at roasting someone. So I've never done one. Yeah. You are a mouth version of comedy. Old school, that's right. Yeah, I was talking to people. I can still talk to people. We can talk about comedy clubs, Los Angeles, and boy, comedy club. That is a high right there. That is, you want to have fun. Write 2 minutes of material, and you do the same act. It's called building an act. You don't go in there and you don't you don't do something new every night. You build your routine. It's like a one man show. And when you get something that hits, I mean, I'm still using some of the same jokes I wrote 20 years ago. They're called evergreen jokes. When you're writing, I still try to throw in something about Trump or somebody or whatever. Now, I don't, in my act, I don't talk politics, but I'll say something like, boy, people are mad at Trump and people are mad at this or that. Yeah, I'll include them both, but I'm not going to be Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, not Fallon. Fallon doesn't really bash the president, but Kimmel, his first 8 minutes of his show every night is bashing our president. And I don't care if you hate your president. Why do you want your president to fail? He's your president. So, my 2 cents. Sup, man? Recently found your channel. I live across the river from Louisville. All right. So I was surprised. All right, that is Art Boyd. Yep. All right. Uh, are you going to do an exploding box of poo? No, I got in trouble for that too. You just can't do anything, man. People are insensitive. I'm afraid, boy. Megan Kelly got fired. John Schneider lost his company, Papa John's, and right now you're afraid to do anything that's pushing the envelope because, I mean, they'll just. I mean, people are losing their channels. They're losing if they talk too much politics. Uh, anyway, I'm rambling, guys. I probably let you guys go here. Roseanne, yeah, Roseanne. Well, you got to be careful with sending boxes. Yeah, right. Do you know Jack? I know Jack well. I'm originally from Liberty, Kentucky. Yay! I like Liberty. He's like marrying. Have friends and Houstonville. Live in Fort Worth, Texas. Love your stuff. Watch for years. Thanks, Andrew. Did you hear? Hang on. No. Radio. I need this. I need to hear Hank Williams thing. Yeah, I work a lot in the country industry. I used to be a player, a studio player, but a lot of my friends are. I got a lot of famous friends who are country, big in country or celebrities in country. So good night, Tom. God bless. And I'm getting ready to work on a project with Jim Moose Brown. Uh, uh, right on about Kemet. Let's see, what did they say? Oh, Kimmel. Yeah, man, I just can't take it. It's like, geez, get over it. She lost. I don't care if you love her. She's not your president. Let this guy do his job and move on. Jeez Louise. Do you like Willow Walker Jr.? I don't know. Tell us about the Pope. Okay, well, the Pope is he's manager at McDonald's and works night shift. No, gotta. Everyone says I like weed. No, don't do weed. How do you cope, Reese? How do I cope? I used to run. I used to exercise a lot. Now I just work a lot. I work too much. The CBD, I got these CBD gummies, these gummy bears. There's no THC in the gummies. Oh boy, they're like They're really nice. Really nice. Uh, Christian is going to UK for law school. Good school. Chad M, love the CBD. Yeah, I mean, do me a favor, check out the Hemp Wellness Farm, Hemp Wellness Farm on Facebook, and also hempwellnessfarm.com. But I recently bought the domain, and I got my site forwarded to that. And I'll tell you why. I got the domain health and wellness farm.com, and it's hard to get a merchant account to sell. I mean, we have to manually put the orders in, which we don't mind. The orders in order, but if you go to healthandwellnessfarm.com, yeah, you'll see all of our products and stuff. I love the CBD. I love the gummies. Um, watch out, pranksters. Born. You were born in '87. Jeez Louise. I got a pair of underwear I got in '87. Okay. Let's see. I love your work. Please keep it up. Good night and God bless. Thank you guys. Um, Pope is a socialist and globalist. Bring back mumbles. Oh, that's Ed Bassmaster. Good night, Tom. Good night, Tom. All right, guys. I love you. We'll talk to you soon. If you ever have any questions or anything, my email is tom@tommabe.com. tom@tommabe.com. And look, man, whoever if you're Democrat, if you're Republican, if you're black, if you're white, whatever, I love all you guys, and I just don't like bad people. So, all right, we'll see you. Bye. What is your job? God. What do you mean? I'm a comedian and producer. I've made people famous. Oh, this is hilarious. Uh, yeah. Are you on the mega train, bro? I don't know what that is. I always look like I'm stoned. I'm not. Night, maybe. So we'll see you. Bye.